Good morning students, hope you all are doing good. So students, today I am going to explain you chapter number 2, Kingdom Classification. So as you all know that there are billions of species present on earth, and it is very difficult for knowing each one of them. So classification is very important. So what is classification? The process of arranging things into groups or sets according to some common property is called classification. So many scientists classify different species into different kingdom based on their similar properties. Grouping organism together on the basis of similarities and their separation into different groups on the basis of their differences is called biological classification. This is a definition of biological classification. So based on this classification, scientists distinguished or categorized different organism based on their similarities and dissimilarities. So this branch is called taxonomy. The branch of biology that deals with naming and classifying different organism is called taxonomy. So you can underline this line. Now what is the need for classification? What is the need? Why scientists have classified? So I told you that there are billions of species present on earth. So here you can see there are more than 12 lakh types of animals and 3 lakh types of plants exist on our earth. So it is impossible to study or remember the characteristic properties of all of them. So scientists, to make their study easier, to make them identify easily their name, their groups, their families, they have distinguished. Now few points are given based on their advantages. So first one is classification projects a good picture. So all in the classification we will get to know easily a clear picture about all the life forms exist on earth. As I said that it makes the study of wide variety of organism easy. So by study one group or one kingdom which is categorized by the scientist, we can easily study wide variety because they all belong to similar properties. Now it shows relationship between organism of different groups. So if we will study the different kingdom, we will get to know the dissimilarities among them. We can get to know why kingdom 1 is different from kingdom 2 and kingdom 3, or there is their characteristic structurally and functionally, how they are different from each other. So we can get this knowledge also. It helps in tracing the possible origin of one group of organism from the other. So we can easily trace that from which family, which order, which species belongs to which family and kingdom. It supports the idea of evolution also. So from simpler to complex. So in a lower classes, in the class 6, I told you the lower kingdom of classification is according to level of organization. The simplest unit is cell, and the highest unit is biosphere. So we can easily understand the evolution of the organism from simple unit to the complex unit. So you can see this picture. This is the picture of Carl von Linnaeus. So this Carl Linnaeus, he was the father of taxonomy. So you can underline this line. He is known as the father of taxonomy. So, and you know Aristotle is the father of biology. So Aristotle he was the Greek philosopher. So first Aristotle who introduced the process of classification, but in detail Carl Linnaeus just placed the foundation of naming different organism and based on their similar properties and dissimilar properties. So the main foundation was given by Carl Linnaeus, the father of taxonomy. So you should know he is also called as the father of modern system of classification. So remember his name, and remember Aristotle is the father of biology, and Carl Linnaeus is the father of modern system of classification. All this biological classification through which he has categorized all the living organism based on their similar properties and dissimilar properties. So Carl Linnaeus introduced the 4 categories. First one is class, order, genus, species. Afterwards, he also included 3 more: family, phylum and kingdom. So total here are 7 categories. So you can see here in the diagram also, picture also, species, genus, family, order, class, phylum and kingdom. So species is the lowest one, and the kingdom is the highest one. So you know, we are human species, we are Homo sapiens. So all the human species comes under animal kingdom. So our highest kingdom is animal. Okay, now like this, all the plant species, whether they are herbs, shrubs, trees, climbers, creepers, they all come under the plant kingdom. Now, so you can underline that the kingdom is the highest category, as you can see in the diagram, and species is the lowest category of classification, which is given by the Carl von Linnaeus. Now, members of a species are most closely related and can breed among themselves, but not with the members of other species. Means in the one kingdom, similar species, he has included only similar property of species. Now, species is the basic unit of classification. And what is a species? A species is a group of organisms which can breed to produce offspring. So human produce human like offspring only, and plant produce plant like offsprings only, which has root part, shoot part. So like this, different species have different fungi are having different species, bacteria have different species. Based on their properties, they are closely related and they can breed among themselves and can produce the offsprings of same kind. Later on, R.H. Whittaker, as you can see here, R.H. Whittaker in 1969, an American ecologist, he has he has propounded a 5 kingdom classification, 5 kingdom system of classification. So he included the living world, he classified into the 5 kingdom. So the name of the 5 kingdom is kingdom Monera, second one is Protista, third one is fungi or fungi. Fungi, anything you can say, kingdom then Plantae, and kingdom Animalia. Now kingdom Monera, he included all the unicellular organism, all the prokaryotic unicellular organism. Prokaryotic means organism which do not have membrane bound cell organelles or nucleus. So like for example, all the bacteria and all the blue green algae, Anabena or nostoc, comes under this kingdom. Second is Protista. Protista, he included all the unicellular eukaryotic organism like amoeba, like paramecium, all the protozoan and algae. So all the protozoans and algae he included under the Protista kingdom. Third is fungi. So all the fungus, all the fungi, they are multicellular in structure. So all the green one, all the non-green one, they are saprophytic. So like mushroom, yeast and bread mold, rhizopus, all comes under third kingdom fungi. Fourth one is Plantae. So you know, plants and animals, we are multicellular organism. So all the multicellular green plants which show autotrophic nutrition, and they have the true root system and true shoot system, they comes under Plantae kingdom. All the animals, whether they are small or big, rat, ant, butterfly, all the insect, human, elephant, all the animals come multicellular organism which their with heterotrophic nutrition, they all comes under Animalia kingdom. So this 5 kingdom classification is very important, and it is given by R.H. Whittaker. So we study about this kingdom only. So you can see in this flow chart, you can draw in a copy also this flow chart. Like organism comes under 2 category: prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Prokaryotes means they do not have true nucleus or membrane bound mitochondria or endoplasmic reticulum, membrane bound cell organelles they do not have. So all the bacteria and blue green algae comes under this kingdom. So it is written also kingdom Monera. So kingdom Monera is prokaryote, whereas kingdom Protista and other kingdom fungi, plantae, animalia, they are eukaryotic organism, because they have true nucleus, they have membrane bound nucleus, they have membrane bound other cell organelles like mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, Golgi bodies, ribosomes, vacuoles, like this. So kingdom Protista included unicellular organism. They are eukaryotic, but they are unicellular, they are made up of single cell. Now further, in the multicellular organism, kingdom number 3, 4 and 5 included, and they are the multicellular organism. Their body is made up of millions of cells. So under this also, cells in which organism are having cell wall, means plant one. So plants also have the cell wall. Plant, we all know, I have explained you in the class 6 that plant have cell wall, whereas fungi also, they also have cell wall, and but they cannot perform the photosynthesis because they lack chlorophyll pigment. But others, plantae kingdom, this plants have a chlorophyll pigment. So plantae kingdom, all the species which is placed under the plantae kingdom, kingdom number 4, they are able to perform photosynthesis. The last one, 5th one, is kingdom Animalia. You can see, so cells in organism without cell wall. So animals, as you know, cell wall is absent in animals from the class 6, and we are made up of multicellular organism, and all the animals I told you, whether they are smaller animals or higher animals, comes under this kingdom. So Whittaker classified based on different properties. He classified all the living organism present on the earth into the 5 kingdom: kingdom Monera, kingdom Protista, kingdom fungi, kingdom plantae, kingdom Animalia. Next is kingdom Monera. So what are the features of the kingdom Monera? So they are simplest unicellular. Their body is made up of single cell, one cell. They are prokaryotic organism. They do not have the true nucleus. As you can underline this line, they lack a defined nucleus, and cell organelles, like they do not have endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi bodies, mitochondria and chloroplast. Cell wall is present in some, but mostly it is absent. So bacterial cell wall is made up of is not made up of cellulose like in plant cell. So bacterial cell wall is made up of peptidoglycan. They may be autotrophic, so some algae, blue green algae, some bacteria even, they have the chlorophyll pigment, and they can perform photosynthesis. They are autotrophic in nature, nutrition wise, and some are heterotrophic, so they may be parasitic, saprozoic and symbiotic. So examples also given: bacteria, Vibrio cholera, Salmonella typhi, Cholera, Escherichia coli, Mycoplasma, and blue-green algae, and Cyanobacteria annabella. So all these are the examples of bacteria. Now you can see the picture is also given. This is a bacterium. Bacterium means single bacteria. Single number of bacteria is a bacterium. It is called, means single bacteria is called bacterium. So one picture you can see, they do not have the nucleus. So their DNA is present or suspended in the cytoplasm also. So they have ribosomes, but it is present in the cytoplasm only. They do not have, you can see, they do not have the mitochondria, chloroplast and other cell organelles. They have flagellum, you can see they have flagellum. So through this flagellum or flagella, they can even they only move, they show movement. Now they are very microscopic, they are acellular or single celled organism. So we need microscope for to observe them. They can be of any shape, they can be of spherical, round in shape, rod, and we call them cocci when they are present in a round shape. Round shape bacteria are called cocci, rod shape bacteria are called bacilli, spiral shaped is called spirilla, and comma shaped is called vibrio. So they are everywhere, they can be present in our air, soil, water, even in the food we eat. They are everywhere, they are inside in our body, they are present in the alimentary canal, and some bacteria are useful, they are present in our body, helps in the digestive system and other metabolic activities, and some are harmful, so they cause diseases. Now they are the simplest prokaryotic organism, they lack cell organelles, nucleus is absent, so their genetic material, the DNA is present in the cytoplasm only. So it lies naked in the center of the cell. So in the center of the cell, DNA is lying. Bacteria have ribosome, you can see, and you know from the class 6 that ribosome helps in the protein synthesis, which is very important for the growth and development of bacteria. Protein is very important. So what is the useful bacteria? Useful bacteria plays a very important role in the medicine industry, agriculture industry, for cleaning environment. Bacteria are also act as a decomposers. So in medicine, antibiotics, serums, vaccines, all are obtained from bacteria. So antibiotics like chloromycetin, streptomycin, erythromycin, all are produced by bacteria. So what they do, these antibiotics, they stop the growth, they inhibit the growth of pathogens, who pathogenic microorganism who cause diseases, germs. So they control and cure diseases like typhoid, diphtheria, pneumonia, tuberculosis. All the four are the bacterial diseases which are caused by bacterial infection. Same as serum. So serum also contains, serum is our blood part of serum is blood part is called serum, one blood part is called serum. So serum contains antibodies against these pathogens only. So this serum is also very important to prevent bacterial infection, and it gives immunity to our body, so our body can fight against these pathogens. Now vaccines. So vaccines are also used for the production. So from bacteria, scientists can obtain a vaccine, like typhoid, cholera, smallpox, smallpox. So a vaccine is suspended. What is a vaccine? Underline this definition is given. A vaccine is a suspension of killed pathogenic bacteria, and when it injected into our body, it induces antibodies, and these antibodies decrease the action of the, or stop the action of the antigen. In industries also, bacteria help in the preparation of the curd. So our curd contain lactobacillus bacteria, which helps in the curdling. So in during the curd formation, milk sugar, which is the lactose, converted into lactic acid. It helps in the manufacturing of cheese also. So bacteria helps in the cheese, for give flavor to the cheese, cottage cheese, processed cheese. It helps in the manufacturing of vinegar also, ripening of tea also, tobacco leaves also, tanning of leather also, retting of fibers also, manufacturing of alcohol and acetone also, formation of biogas also, agriculture also. It helps in the agriculture also. For nitrogen fixation, so ribosium is a bacteria which is present inside the root nodules of legumes. So what they do, this bacteria fix the atmospheric nitrogen which is present in the atmosphere, and it fixes it into the nitrate forms, and it helps in increasing the fertility of the soil. So these nitrates fix up the atmospheric nitrogen, and then it increases the fertility of the soil, and it is used by other plants also. So the process of converting free atmospheric nitrogen to the of the soil into suitable forms into nitrates which can be used by the plant is called nitrogen fixation. This process is called nitrogen fixation, and this is called nitrification. This is also called nitrification. So nitrification means the process of conversion of ammonia from the soil to nitrates, you can see, by Nitrobacter bacteria. So this nitrification is done by Nitrobacter bacteria. So this bacteria convert ammonia into the nitrate. So remember this thing. Then is denitrification. Denitrification is just opposite. In this, the denitrification is done by Pseudomonas. So the process of conversion of nitrates from waste or dead bodies of nitrogen gas is called denitrification. So what happens in this? In this process, nitrates is converted into free nitrogen by Pseudomonas. Now, as I said, these all were the beneficial bacteria, useful bacteria, and some are the harmful bacteria. They causes the bacterial diseases. So bacteria cause diseases in plants also, animals also, and humans also. So bacteria can spoil our cooked food, fruits, milk, vegetable, butter, fish, meat during the summer months, so that we should preserve the food into the refrigerator. Then bacteria can act as a bioweapons also. So these bioweapons, they can create bioterrorism. So now you know coronavirus is also a bioweapon. So Bacillus anthracis, which causes anthrax disease in the cattle. So this is also, this anthrax disease was also, or this Bacillus anthracis is also a bioweapon. It is the first originated bioweapon from the Russia. It came from the Russia. Similarly, bacteria causing cholera, botulism, poliomyelitis can also be used as a bioweapons. So in this table 1.1, you can see few diseases are given and their causative agents are given. Like cholera is caused by Vibrio cholera. Diphtheria caused by Corynebacterium diphtheria. Dysentery is caused by Bacillus dysentery. Pneumonia, Streptococcus pneumoniae. Then tetanus, Clostridium tetani. Tuberculosis, Bacillus tuberculosis, and typhoid Bacillus typhosus. So these are the diseases, common diseases, bacterial diseases, and these are the bacteria who cause these diseases. So you should remember at least 4 names. Now in our homework, please do the checkpoint number 1 and 2. So thank you and have a nice day. God bless you all.